Yeah.
Hi.
Chilling.
Chill.
I'm here with Ian
Cheers.
and Dennis.
Wednesday? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to Wednesday night.
Cheers to Wednesday.
It's Twiddle Eve for some of us.
It
I'm
is.
not going, but yeah.
I think I'm going to go
You
because
sending?
I don't think I have work the next 2
Come.
days. I think I'm
Yeah.
off till Tuesday, so I
You
might
look
as
ill.
well.
Yeah, I'm upset. I definitely have FOMO, but like I got shit I gotta do, so gotta take care of business. Gotta do it. But I'm excited because I'm gonna send it on Friday to Baldwinsville.
It's far from here.
It's fine.
It's like a 4-hour,
I got time.
5-hour drive.
Put on
It's out there.
I'll put on a podcast.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I honestly I haven't fully finished the other one, which is really shitty.
The first one you were in.
Awful. But I'm getting through it, you know what I mean? You know.
That got like 42 views so far, which I think is the fastest I've gotten up to that many
Cool.
views.
Hell yeah.
It got like 31 in the first like 24 hours, which I've never had before. Is my microphone loud enough?
Check.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I think it is.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I think we're good.
It's good enough.
We got wiggly lines.
As long as
Yeah.
if we don't talk too much at the same time, you can fix it in post.
Everyone talk at the same time? What about talking at
loud
the
as
same
shit,
time?
man.
What?
Let's hang
So
on.
turn it down.
No, I mean, I'd rather just like give everybody
No,
a
I'm the
little
first one.
boost. I know. I'd rather give everybody a boost than turn it down.
But then it might clip.
All right, so then I'll bring you down a little. Check. Yep. Speak, boot.
Check. Is that good?
Yeah.
Checking the microphone.
Checking the microphone.
This is staying in.
The goofy shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like totally, definitely part of it.
Oh, yeah.
The making of.
Especially considering I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just like hoping for the best. I just
No,
bought all
you're
this
a
shit.
professional podcaster now.
Yeah.
I just bought all this shit.
What you do.
It was like, all right, teach me how to use this.
You got it though.
So, Ian, you just had a show.
Yeah,
This past
I
weekend?
played I played at a bar on Saturday. It was a good time. Dennis grabbed it for me. We were going up to Ocean Mist to see Mahali on Friday. I'm gonna try dates, but I don't know them, so I'm not even gonna try. And it was cool. He hit me up and was like, "Turn around, make sure you got all your stuff. You got a gig, not too far from where your house is on the Cape." So
It was like an hour.
it was an hour. Not too far.
The Cape
But-
is bigger than you think it is.
Oh, yeah.
I was excited though. I don't give a shit.
Liam McGregor's in
Liam McGuire's.
McGuire's. Them Irish.
Yeah, Liam
Was it
McGuire's.
in Falmouth.
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 Yep. Falmouth, Massachusetts. It was awesome. There was great energy there. Like you
loved
could
it.
tell it was like bar crawly. There's a lot of people coming in and out, but like people stuck around because I was having a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
I hit you up during it. You said you were chugging vodka backstage.
Yeah. It was vodka Red Bulls that night. I was
Oh,
so
yeah.
tired. Well, we were up late for Ocean Mist. Like we were hanging out.
It was a long weekend.
It was long.
And then it was a 2-hour drive up to Cape Cod.
Yeah,
and then
another hour.
Yeah.
set everything up. And then, yeah.
It's good though.
I was at Ayaterra that night.
Yeah. You
Yes.
had Gary there too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody split and went to their own different shows.
Yeah.
Different shows. It was
Hell
hilarious.
yeah.
I've been trying to see Ayaterra for a minute, and then I found out they're playing Asbury Park, and then like 3 days later in fucking Fairfield. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to both. Even though it's not like a jam band where they switch it up. They played just the exact same set both times. It was still a lot of fun.
Why not?
I got to meet the keyboard player. He's a really cool guy. And then I very briefly met the bass player and the guitar player Wednesday. And they're just like, they were walking past me. I just kind of like dapped them up and said, what's good?
That's cool.
Yeah, I was going to try to meet Natalie Rise and Mike Love, but I ended up on Wednesday in Asbury Park. I ended up like upstairs for all of Ayaterra, and Natalie Rise was down at her booth, like her merch table. So I just like didn't have the energy to walk back down there because I worked like half the day and then drove like 2 hours. And I had another hour. I had to drive another hour back to Kate's house afterwards, so I have somewhere to sleep.
Just driving all over the place.
It's
Yeah.
funny you said Mike Love. I think he played the night before Mahali
At Ole Miss.
At Ole Miss.
They
And
said it was
packed in
crowded.
there.
Yeah, because it was.
Packed.
He's
So it
touring
was
with
good.
him and Natalie Rise are touring with Ayaterra right now, so it was. Yeah, I actually almost got to meet Mike Love Saturday. He was like walking towards me and Priscilla, and then he got stopped by someone. They started talking, and then a line formed like the other direction. And I was just like, I can't just like be like, I was already here. I got to say hi first. I couldn't cut like a family with their children who really wanted to meet him. So
He's really cool. He's like kind of why I got into like the looping, to be honest. Permanent Holiday on YouTube when he does the vocal loop jam. You remember that video? You remember that video? It's a cool video, and he just kind of does the syllables to it, and then he loops over it, and then at the very end he adds the last syllable, which just makes you can hear what he's saying instead of just like it sounding like notes.
yeah,
It's cool, and that's like kind of when I was like, yo, I want to get way into this, and then I found people like Keller and Mahali, so it's freaking awesome.
yeah, I love all the looping stuff. That's shit's always like so impressive to me, especially since I can't play instruments. So like seeing someone be able to like play all of them and make it sound good, I'm always just like, God damn. I remember when I saw Mahali in Asbury Park, he had just gotten some like new pedals, and he hadn't gotten used to them yet, and the drum beat in one of his songs was like off a beat or two, and like every time the drums would kick back in, me and him kept making eye contact because I was like right up front, and we were both just laughing about it because we knew how like it wasn't supposed to sound like that.
It wasn't right. It was a little bit off. That's funny.
It was. I mean, he still sounded fine, but like. But Ayaterra was like, they're a lot of fun because I like the fact that they've got that little bit of like Nate, their singer, he's like a huge metalhead too, which is funny for a reggae artist. But like they play a little differently live because like I feel like the guitars are more like a little shreddier when they play live, which is fun. You get to like. It's interesting to like kind of rage to reggae music.
I was gonna say since there's like metal influences, like it's got to be pretty ragey if there's like a solo or whatever.
He was wearing some real short shorts Saturday night too.
That was at the warehouse in Fairfield, right?
Yeah. All I could think about was when our buddy passed out there during Spafford, because I was like right near that spot. And I was like looking at it, and I was just kept having like these little flashbacks to him, just be like, and it was just like, I swear to God, if someone else passes out tonight.
No.
Yeah.
Yo, you said the warehouse. It made me think of the announcement today, Twiddle, right?
What they announced today.
They're doing Brooklyn Bowl and the warehouse.
I think that's just Mahali.
Oh, is it just Mahali?
Yeah.
It's Mahali.
It's full band Mahali.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. That's what it is.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I'll probably.
And then it's,
Totally gonna be
that's like Wednesday and Thursday, and then there was Friday and Saturday were Saturday was Maine and Friday was somewhere else. I don't remember.
That's right. Yeah, I remember
But
seeing.
it's a
names.
4-night. It's like a 4-night run right up the East Coast. It's nice.
I probably can't make it to the Brooklyn Bowl show, but
Oh man, really?
yeah, it's hard for me to go to the city during the week because I gotta be up early for work.
Just hope that I'm working in the city that day.
And like, there are so many days that I've like already seen shows happening where I'm like, I'm gonna be taking those off in the future, and it's like work is starting to pick up a little bit right now because people are like around more. I feel like especially like, yeah, I feel like people want their houses worked on during the school year because then their fucking kids aren't there getting in our way.
So it's actually like the opposite for my job. For my job, they want it all in the summer because they have like vacation homes that they go to. So they're like, all right, we're not here. Can you work on our home? And it's like, it's been crazy the last like 6 weeks, to be honest. It's been nuts.
Yeah, the job we had Monday, the family was away, so it's nice working in someone's house when no one's there.
Yep.
Cause like I feel awkward like seeing the homeowner half the time. Cause we've had
You don't need them watching you.
They
we've had
do.
some
They
we've had some
interact
interesting
sometimes,
homeowners.
Like,
Dude, the guy whose house we're working on right now, we did this big like fiberglass removal. Like yesterday, we had to stop because it was 120 degrees in the attic, and we were like, we're gonna die. And we were in there like all day, just taking like breaks every like 45 minutes. But the guy, like the homeowner, he's not living there yet. Like they just bought the house, so it's like nice. It's empty, so we don't have to worry about like getting anything on anything. And like he keeps buying us donuts. It's fucking great. Like,
Good.
I was up in the attic at one point today, like early in the day, and I hear him yell up to us. So I popped my head out, and he was just like, "Oh, I got you guys donuts and water." And I was like, oh, "Yes, it's my fucking boy."
That's funny.
It's always nice when the homeowner like treats you nice like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
They appreciate what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know. I don't want you messing up their house either.
Yeah.
You gotta be nice to these guys.
Oh, we've had some pains in the ass before.
Found like beer cans in the wall and stuff.
Oh yeah, we found a bunch of really old beer
Yeah,
cans.
for the people that
Yeah.
like, built the house, and,
Dude, those old school motherfuckers didn't care at all.
shit, man.
They were just slamming those beers. You had to open on both sides.
FP Rye, I found they opened up a wall and we find the newspaper. I think it was like 1952 or some shit. It was pretty cool. It was really cool. Couldn't tell you what the article was, but we got the date. So.
Yeah.
I like finding old shit in attics because like a lot of these old houses, especially attics that have no actual like access to them, like we just have to cut a hole in the ceiling and climb up. There's always interesting shit you find in there. One of my coworkers actually,
Never been in an attic like that.
it's usually like, so it's a lot of times it's on houses that have like more than one attic space, especially if like you put an addition on and like you didn't fully open up the like the upper part. But
That's like this part of this house. When I go to my attic, it goes to a certain point, and then like the rest of the attic it stops, and then
Because
cut
there's
through.
no attic here.
Yeah,
That's all.
you're not talking in the microphone. It doesn't need to be that close.
that's
Totally making the final cut.
that's quality. That is some quality content right there.
this is what we came for.
Dude, one of my coworkers, he sealed up the attic on one house where you had to cut a hole in it to climb in. And he finishes patching up the hole afterwards. We got outside. He opens up the van door, and he was like, "Oh, I left my coffee up there." And it's like in a thermos too, so like it's gonna like stay liquid like forever until someone finds it. Like it's just
That's it,
gone.
bro. That's nuts.
It was a hydro flask too, and those things are like that size. Of those
Oh,
things
he
are
like left it up there.
yeah, like
Yeah,
he left
yeah,
it in the attic because he was blowing the cellulose. I was running the machine, and we like finished cleaning everything up, and he's like, "Yeah, my coffee's still in that attic."
Damn, that's
Yeah,
lost.
at least like that was a nice quick job too. Literally took 7 bags of cellulose, which we were not expecting. We brought 30. I brought them over to the van. My coworker like put them like set them up, and then we get there. They start like prepping like the attic. I can't move the big machine, so they move it together. And then I set everything up, unloaded 20 bags, used 7, then had to put 13 back, then get back to the house and have to pull them all back out. Because the next day we were doing a removal and needed the van empty. I was like, I've just been moving the same bags of cellulose all day.
Just back and forth.
Yeah, it's been work. Kicking my ass the past 2 days. Those removal jobs. Goddamn.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I'm in the attic a little bit, but not as much as you.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Dude, it's weird. Like I don't like spiders and critters too much.
That doesn't mess with me at all, but like,
But like
I don't know.
in an attic we don't see many spiders. Sometimes we'll find some like dead mice and shit. But like there are days where I know it's gonna be super hot. I'm like, please tell me we're doing a fucking crawl space today so I can like be underneath the house, like underground pretty much, like borderline freezing. Oh my god, dude, this job we worked a few weeks ago, we were doing a removal in the basement. I've never seen so many dead mice in my entire life. I
You
was
have to remove them, or you just leave
well,
them there?
because we
You
clean up.
leave the dead mice.
No,
Tell me you leave
we
them.
don't. But we
You do.
we don't because it's part of our cleanup. Because like
Okay.
part of the contract is that we remove and clean.
Okay.
So, but they had the heated floors, so when we went to put shit back in,
Oh no.
we had to put these it's almost like a foil. It's like
You said heated floors. I'm thinking like warm mice, like warm dead mice.
dude, most of them were like mostly just skeleton at that point. By the time we were finding them, and I was like, these have been up here for a while. That same house, the attics had no access to them, so you had to like cut holes or anything. And one of them had a window, but the window was caulked shut, so we had to like bust it open and like push it out. and it was like a window that was built onto a piece of wood that then like slid in, and we're assuming that the only way they did that was when they didn't like what they sealed it from the outside or from the inside. I'm not even sure, but then left through the roof when they were redoing the roof whenever this was worked on. So then it was impossible to get in there. So I crawled up there and I was just shaving some edges off like this piece of wood so it would slide back in when we finished blowing the cellulose in the attic. I was up there alone, not thinking straight, decided to see if the window fit. Trapped myself in this attic for like 30 minutes by myself with no cell service. There was this town, like this part of Katona we were working in had no service. So I was just sitting there stuck in this attic by myself. And eventually my coworker comes up and he sees me and he was like, "Oh, the window fits." And I go, "I can't get out."
That's why
I was just calmly sitting there and I was like, it's been about 30 minutes. If it hits 45, I might just have to bust this window open. There's nothing to grab onto from the inside to pull it back out.
Yeah, we just like fit it in there, just fit. You're like, oh.
The second it slid in perfectly, I was like, oh, I've made a mistake.
I messed up here. Have one of those suction things for like to install glass.
Oh yeah.
So I'd have one. I'd put in like the center pane and try to pull it out.
That was like a 9-day job too. It was yeah.
Normally it's like for me it's like a day or two. I'm out.
It was nice though because like some of it went really easily, which meant we could kind of like pace ourselves. We didn't have to like be frantic at all, which was helpful.
Well, today, I mean, like I'm doing a house. We install speakers. That's all we do really for this one, and we just keep putting on really like goofy music, and we're putting it. I'm talking like every single room in the house is bumping music. But there's still like 5 different subcontractors there, right? And last like two or three times I've been there, they all have their own Bluetooth little speakers. Meanwhile, now because we're testing all the zones, their speakers are off and they're just forced to listen to whatever we want because we're in control of the house.
Just Ram Ranch on repeat.
Today was a bunch of country music, which I don't mind, but like I threw a couple of licks in there that were fun.
Yeah, see, I don't like having like earbuds in, and like because I need to be able to like hear if someone's talking to me. I can't wear like over the ear headphones because they'll just like fully drown everything out. So I just have my phone playing music in my pocket while I'm walking through people's houses. There's like people like trying to work on their computers in their living room, and I'm just walking through blasting reggae off my phone.
You're just a savage. No, the other day one of the dogs freaking at a client's house ate one of my AirPods. Chewed it all.
Well, at least it didn't try to eat you.
They said they were gonna get me new ones. I believe them, but like I'm just tight. Like it still works, but like the little, it's like supposed to be like the silicone fitting is ripped off and it's all messed up. And so I'm gonna get a replacement for that and hopefully replacement AirPods, which would be pretty cool. But
well, it's better than getting the dog trying to eat you, which happened to me.
At work?
Yeah, right. The weekend, like during the week, right before meltdown. I was just trying to close up the back of the van, and I saw this dog, just like the neighbor's dog, wandering around this little neighborhood area. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh, it must be a friendly dog. They just let it walk around like that. And it starts walking towards the van, and then it goes this way, and I loop around this way to close the back door of the van, and the dog had walked around the van and was waiting for me. And the second I saw it, I was like, oh, what's up, buddy? And it was like, "Arr!" And just like jumped and grabbed onto my leg, like right behind my knee. And it started going, "Arr!" And I was just like started screaming at it. I was like, the fuck off me. And then it like looked like it was going to come back at me. I was like, no. And then it backed off. And then I could see in its eyes that it was going to fuck me up. So I like dove into the van and slammed the door and it like jumped up and tried to get in the window. And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And
I just has like a mastiff, like those
oh my God,
ones, dude. And like I've gotten to the point where like I just walk with my hand at my hip because if you just constantly pet it, it will leave you alone. The minute I take my hand away, it's just like the viciousest bark you've ever
oh my
heard.
God.
It's such a big dog,
yeah,
such a deep growl, and I'm just like, okay, I'll walk around and do my job and pet this gigantic dog all day. Like it's good. As soon as I stop, because I need my other hand, I'm just getting barked at while I'm like, doing something.
I had this house. I think it was Friday, maybe. We were just building a quick platform in the attic for the HVAC guys to work on the air handler, and then coating it in cellulose. And they had this dog that would just get like super excited every time we walked into the house. And this dog reminded me of Sierra.
I hope it didn't stop me. It probably didn't.
No,
Yeah,
all right, okay, well, we're good.
Computer
Laptop
went to
just
sleep.
yeah,
We were
scared the
like,
shit out of us. But his dog looked just like Sierra, but her name was Lola, and I kept going to call her Sierra by accident. And she just kept following me around the whole day. Like every time I was inside, she was like right next to me, and I was just like, I was like, unless you're gonna carry my tools for me.
Want to just be near you.
Yeah.
Wherever you are.
I was just like, oh, this is my little helper for the
dog,
day.
Lulu, yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Was it like National Dog Day yesterday? I think?
It was recent.
Either today or
I
yesterday.
think so.
My girlfriend's got this dog.
Cat just shut the
Cat
door.
Closed the door.
Cat's pissed that she's
was
not
sitting on
out
the table
here.
looking at us.
She's so sad that she's not out here with
Does
us.
she get to go outside at all? Or?
I've let her out on the deck once or twice, but I'm afraid, bro. She's
Yeah.
little. There's like
Yeah.
shit out here. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
there's
on
broken
the-
glass over here on the
Well,
ground.
that's
So.
okay. You know that wasn't in the camera shot.
Oh, no, I had to make sure they knew. They definitely needed to know.
Well, there's a reason we're doing it outside, I'd say.
Nice pizza box background.
You gotta get the studio cleaned up for the winter.
Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting there.
We keep getting delayed. Keep getting more gigs.
That's not a problem.
That's
It's definitely not a problem.
Yeah, doing more shows. Come to J-Whale on
September 11th in Milford, Connecticut.
It's going to be awesome. I'm opening up. Got Haley Jane is playing with Ryan Dempsey of Twiddle.
Keto from Particle.
Keto from Particle. Jonah. Lipsky.
Well, Jonah is the
Can't say his
host.
last name. What's his last name?
Jonah Lipsky.
Lipsky?
Yeah, J-Whale.
J-Whale.
He's the host. But and there's
feel like I never
there's two more
pronounce it
guys. There's
properly.
Luke from Liz Special on bass, and Matt from Swimmer on saxophone.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's my phone's on 20%. I put it on low power mode, so we should have another little while.
Cool.
Thing is that's nice about this is even if my phone dies, it doesn't. I don't lose that video. It saves because it's the gimbal records through the app that's for it. So, cause I learned that at Peach Fest because I did one of the walkthrough videos it's in that Peach Fest montage I put out. One of the videos of walking through, my phone just died during it. And I was like, oh no, I probably lost that video. And then I finally got it charged and checked. It was still there.
The cloud, or, the gimbal does the work for you.
Yeah. Except the video I shot of you and Austin playing away from the mire was very shaky. I was very shaky. So yeah.
Somebody yelled Billy Strings on Saturday. It was
Oh, really?
late in the night. There was probably only a few people left, and somebody was like, "Play Billy Strings," and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll play some Billy Strings." I played away from Mark.
Oh yeah, no Dustin the Baggy.
No, I was thinking about playing Dustin Baggy. It was late at night. It would have been a perfect time to play it, but
Dude, Dustin and Baggy's the first Billy song I ever listened to.
me too.
Because I was just like, everybody was starting to talk about him a lot. And I think Kaylee and Austin and Rainer had just gone to see him at the Cat. And so I was like, I really, I've been meaning to check this guy out. Let me fucking throw some shit on. And I was just scrolling. I was like, what do I want to do? Which one of these sounds good? And my eyes were just magnetized away from, Dustin and Baggy. And I was like, I have to check that one out.
Which video was it?
I think it was actually on SoundCloud.
Very cool.
But yeah. I need to see Billy again.
Yeah.
Peach Fest was fun.
Which was cool.
September at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater in Bridgeport.
Really?
September, the night before Ray's wedding.
Ray's
birthday.
wedding.
Wow.
Tenacious D's playing on Ray's birthday, right? Are we doing that? Are we going to Tenacious D?
There's going to be something else the night after.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
exciting.
can't mention that one yet, but there's going to be something on the next night.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Either of you guys making it to the? You're not making it to the Big E, right?
No, because
I
I'm
can't
going to
make it.
Philadelphia for a wedding.
Get away,
Festival
yeah.
Steve's wedding
Oh, all right.
is that day.
I gotta book a hotel room for that because I'm gonna end up getting drunk. There's no way I'm gonna be able. I'm not driving from Massachusetts to New York.
Every weekend,
After
and then the
drinking.
weekend, every weekend in September we're doing something. First, we have our show September 11th. The weekend after is the wedding in Philly, and then the weekend after that we grabbed the gig for a wedding.
Oh
Staten
yeah,
Island. So
Doing some sound.
just a PA system.
nice.
So we just sit there and mix all day.
That's not bad.
Yeah, whatever. The wear a suit. Yeah, whatever. 3 weekends in a row. 2 weekends in a row.
Right. 3 weekends.
3 weekends in a row. That's right, because we have a wedding
Dan
the
and
day
Cass is
before.
the day before
our
the
show,
gig. We have
too.
a wedding.
Dan's wedding. Dan
Dan
and
and
Cass's
Cass.
wedding.
That's
And
awesome.
he's playing.
Yeah, I'm playing
Hell
some
yeah.
music there too. I'm really excited.
Nice.
Lots of music has been happening.
We gotta get you at Harvest Moon in North Salem.
Yeah, I've seen that place. There, there's like 2 bars over here that like have people on like Thursday and Wednesday. So I just
We gotta
gotta,
get
like,
you the return to La Familia.
Yeah.
I just realized.
There's Monopoly on that place. I
Never put the laptop charger.
think. Wow. So it's just been good.
There we go.
Honestly though, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'll go do that.
Intermission?
That was, like super.
We're taking an intermission.
Yeah, you can take an intermission.
You're editing this anyway, right?
Rainer's editing it.
Okay.
I don't. Or we could just keep talking while he goes. All right. Every 25 minutes.
Always taking a dab.
It's impossible to get shit done with these guys. They gotta stop and take a dab every fucking 20 minutes.
Take a dab.